anyway, I get this call from a business contact of mine.
And your company at the time your oil company was called?
I was working, it was called Cedar West, which was the holding company that I had. And they say, okay, there is this gentleman. His name is Niels Troost. He was in Dubai. And
he's Dutch.
He's Dutch. And he would like to meet with you because his children and his wife hate the Ukraine, hate the war, what Russia is doing in Ukraine. He wants to get out of the Russian oil business after being in it for almost 30 years. This is a veteran oil trader who's been doing this for a long time.
And you knew of him?
I didn't know of him.
You'd never heard of him?
Never heard his name. I mean, we were not exactly in lines of work. I mean, he was in the Russian oil business, which is very specific, and I had nothing to do with them. So completely different lines of effort, right? Anyway, I get this call. I am on a vacation in Bali, and in Ubud, which is beautiful.
And in the middle of nowhere.
In the middle of nowhere. Which, by the way, the Wall Street Journal said that it was a secret location. It was just a beautiful forest.
It's a resort.
It's a resort.
So I don't know if any resort that advertises can really be described.
Yeah, it wasn't a secret.
Can accurately be described as secret. Yeah.
I mean, which is just ridiculous. And anyway, so
who called you?
This business contact.
He called you.
He called me. He said, Troost really would like to meet you. Can you come to Dubai? I said, I'm not coming to Dubai. It's not happening. I am gone for like almost 2 months, and I don't want to come. I mean, it was a joke. I said, if you want to come over. I didn't think the guy would come over, honestly. It was like, who's going to schlep all the way here, land at the airport? There's no direct flight, right? You go through, you have to go through multiple stops to get there. And he gets there.
No, at this point, it's Niels Troost himself.
Niels Troost himself.
The Russian oil trader.
The Russian oil trader. Sanctioned. Now he's sanctioned.
Oh, he had sanctions on him already?
No. Now, meaning like as we speak.
Oh,
today,
now he's sanctioned.
He's sanctioned now. So he shows up, and then he brings his wife. Then he goes back, and he brings his wife. And I'm like, this guy is very committed and very serious. And he literally begs me to invest in his company and say my company is going bankrupt. I would like you to support my business. I would like you to give me credit facilities. I would like to move away from the Russian oil trade. My wife and family do not want to be in this. My daughter loves the United States. Literally, we had this conversation for hours about how he loves the United States. And I'm a big believer in this country because this country has been very, very kind to me. I mean, I came here when I was 17 years old and
from
India. I have built a beautiful life, and God's been very kind to me. So I believe in this country. So if you come to me and say you wanted to work in the United States and you have finally woken up, I'm in.
Because what he was saying to you was that I've been working for the Russians. I've been in sanctioned oil, which is it is.
At that time, it was not sanctioned.
It wasn't.
It wasn't sanctioned. It was just started to get sanctioned. And this is the interesting part.
I see.
The same journalists that wrote the article about me were the very same journalists that were targeting him. The same two journalists that wrote the articles on me were the same journalists that were writing negatively about him.
And then they flipped.
Suddenly, they were like, he's a good guy. I mean, they did not even know my name.
At that time.
Did not even know my name.
And this was when?
This is early 2022.
Okay, early 2022. So there you are in the middle of nowhere. You're at a beautiful, expensive retreat surrounded by nothing.
Except monkeys. It was really beautiful.
And you love animals, obviously, since you stole Studio Dog from me.
And Studio Dog is sleeping, I think.
Yeah, she's already sleeping. She loves you. We're going to have words about that later. Judas Iscariot. And so what happens is you get a call from a business associate. He says, this guy wants to talk to you. You make the offhand remark, I'm not going to meet him, but he can come here. And he does.
Yeah.
And he comes not once, but twice. And he brings his wife the second time.
Yeah.
And basically got a sub story. I need you to save my company. And I need the benefit of your contacts and relationships in the US.
And your money and your access to your banking facilities, right? And
So what's in it for you? I mean, why on earth would you say yes to that?
he has access to the Asian market space. He has buyers in Asia, right?
Which was
So
a marketplace you weren't in.
I wasn't in that market space. And I wanted to be in the market space. I want to be in the market space in China and sell non-sanctioned oil to China, or sell non-sanctioned oil in US dollars to India, which is the market space that he was operating in.